Hey, yo everyone, welcome back to RLCraft. We are... Whoa, that's a big sword. We are a horse, because we got horse stuff in our inventory when we came in, and I think it's because... it was the farming when I accepted this. We got horse and bread. I noticed we don't have our bauble anymore. I think it was the... speed ring? This ring of freedom. I don't remember what they're called. Oh, maybe it's these potion ring of speed. Yeah, basically we lost it. We're not going to make another one right now because we're probably just going to die again. So I think, you know, we're okay with that right now. It's midday. I should keep this on here. Which way do we want to go? I guess we can go this way and see what we can find here. I went and I was like, you know, I don't remember what we were going to do. I felt like we didn't really have something planned, but I wasn't 100% sure. It is hot here, but yeah, I wasn't sure what we were going to do, so I went back and I'm like, you know, let me check the footage real quick. I should have said what I was planning on doing, and I did. And maybe I didn't check far enough, like back, again, the beginning, but I looked at the end and I said that I didn't know what we were going to do, and that was for future me to figure out, and then here I am, future me, going, hey, past me should know what we were going to do, and oh, this is leading to a swamp. Already not a good start to the area. Or is that a swamp? I don't know, it's an area that is swamp-like, and we know swamps are bad. I don't remember if you guys have given more info or not since last time. I didn't actually open the document, but I believe that if you did, you said dragons spawn everywhere. Which means, yeah, I just have very bad luck. And yeah, I had a feeling we had gone this way and it just turned into water. But at the same time, we don't have it on the atlas, so we might as well get it. I got us some torches, got us another pickaxe, we got some armor and stuff. So hopefully we'll be ready to take on wherever we go. It kind of just sounded like we were looking for a dungeon that we can take on. And I was thinking of maybe going back to that one by where we were living before. Oh, there's that place down there. I wonder, I know deep water is dangerous, but I wonder if we could just get over there quick enough that we won't be in danger. Let's try it. Let's look under here. Anything other than squid? It doesn't seem like it. I just realized I don't have a bow and arrow or spears or anything of the sort, so hopefully no flying things come after us either. Ooh, and we're neutral temperature. This is pretty nice. Yeah, how are you guys doing? It's been a little while, especially for me. It's been a week, and it's been one hell of a week. Very, very busy. Yeah, before we get into that, just, you know, how are you guys doing? How's your week been? Has it been busy? Not so busy? Hopefully not too busy, unless, you know, busy's good, in which case I hope it was busy for you. But, you know, not crazy busy, just busy enough to be nice. And there's nothing over there. But yeah, with that said, and hopefully you guys, you know, had a good time. Mine's been busy, but a good busy. Actually, yeah, not really a bad busy, but not like a... This is a huge place. It's like the place under our savannah base. Oh, yeah, we had come over here. And actually, I don't remember if that was off camera or not. I came over here and I saw there were spawners. And I was thinking this would be a good way to grind spawners. Like if we went and we filled in that area and then torched it up and made a little grinder. Yeah, I don't know if this is anything that we can really do anything with. But yeah, it's something that we need to keep in mind. Wild berry bush, we should take those. Should probably get around to planting those, because it seems like they just grow year-round. Or I don't know if they grow year-round, but they produce stuff year-round. So we can at least always have a food source, no matter how mediocre it is. Something over there. Okay, it's getting close to night. Man, it's so loud when you're by running water. But okay, it looks like we're gonna just end up over there. There doesn't seem to really be anywhere else that we can go other than over this way. Oh, that's a flying serpent. You're gonna stay away from you. Okay. But yeah, my week's been really busy. I got a interview with a really, really cool place. I don't know, when I've been looking at people were saying that, you know, it might not be, I mean, like, working there is great, but at the same time, they tend to use older tech, so it might not help in the future. But I got an interview with NASA's JPL, and so I was really excited about it. It's actually like the first place I've really gone to that I'm like really excited for after the interview, after especially hearing about it. Okay, we got the sirens over there. Hearing about it, it was just even if I'm working with older stuff, just the amount of, I don't know, like the word, like opportunity is just great. It seemed like a lot of opportunity to develop new skills and stuff. And man, they told me it was a technical interview, like they told me on Monday. I got an email. I didn't expect to ever hear back, and I got an email on Monday, and they're like, "Hey, we want to set up a technical interview with you. Can you do Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday?" And I'm like, yes. But in my head, I'm like, shoot, I'm not ready for a technical yet, because all of the technicals I've done, I haven't ever made it past them. So I think that I'm like lacking in them. So I've been working on improving it, but I just started working on improving. So I had like maybe a week under my belt of working on improvement. And I'm like, and here is like this big opportunity that if they might, oh shoot, we gotta walk. He's right where we were. Here's this big opportunity, and I'm like, okay. And so I was cramming. I'm like, let's do Friday, so that way I can have, you know, like 3 days, and not even 3 days, because Tuesday I worked, and Tuesday I didn't want to. I worked Tuesday and Thursday, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll let them know Thursday I won't be there. And they were cool with it, but Tuesday I'll show up, especially since I'm tutoring someone after school as well, and I'm like, okay. I'll go, because I don't want to, you know, be like, hey, yeah, I'm not going to tutor you. I'm not going to help, and I'm not going to work. So I was like, okay, I'll go, and then I'll get a little bit of studying on like Tuesday evening. And then Wednesday and Thursday will just be total nonstop, like brain numbing tutoring. Or not tutoring, studying. And then Tuesday night, I get an email, and the interviewer can't do Friday anymore, and so it's Wednesday or Thursday, and I'm like, okay, let's do Thursday. So that way I get at least a day. Crammed in so much, and then growling. But okay, so much studying, and like my head was gonna burst, like going over everything that I had learned about operating systems like 2 years ago, everything that, there's a zombie. Everything they had on the requirements list, everything I could find online that I might need to go over, as well as studying coding. And then I get into it, and he starts off with telling me about like what I'll do there, or like what, you know, they do there, so that way I have an idea on that. I'm like, wait, this isn't how they start a technical interview. This is just how they start a normal interview, like a behavioral one and a screening. And then he goes into asking me about my resume and stuff, and I'm like, this isn't a technical. And in my head, I'm like, all of that studying, I crammed it. I needed to do it, but I crammed it for no reason. I rushed myself, and yeah, it was just a normal interview. It was really cool. The guy was really nice, and we have like hobbies in common. Oh, there's purple stuff. We have hobbies in common and stuff, and it was really neat talking to him about everything. But yeah, like I was killing myself studying for that, and it wasn't even the technical part. But at the very least, also, it gives me a chance to study more, and, you know, hopefully not blow my chance with getting the work with them. Oh, that's not a good thing. Oh, and there's purple stuff rising up around it. I really don't know where we can go. I know I'm stopping on like talking about that, and maybe you guys didn't care, or maybe you find it really neat. I don't know, but I'm just realizing I don't know where we can go here. This is all like dangerous territory, and I may very well die. At the very least, the atlas we have. Actually, I might have done it on camera. I don't know if I did it on camera or not. I don't remember, but I made a copy. Oh shoot, we're at the purple stuff again. I made a copy of it, so is that guy gone? Oh no, he's over there now. What the? Did you guys hear that? It was a giggle. Like a hee 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 hee. I don't know who did that. But okay, well, we made it around that guy at least. I think we're gonna kind of just follow the shoreline, even though that's dangerous stuff over there and it's dangerous stuff here. So no matter what, we're in dangerous area. I feel like maybe we'll have better odds being next to the water, as long as something's not range that comes after us and something from the water doesn't come after us at the same time as something on land comes after us, which, knowing RLCraft, that's what will happen. But anyways, yeah, I gotta remember what... I know I was talking about talking about I didn't have to cram everything, so it was a bit of a relief. But yeah, it's also like the first time I've gotten an interview for a job that I'm like, I want that. like I want it. It's been a day now, and I just keep checking to see, like, have they rejected me yet? Have they rejected, or have I gotten an email back in? I know I'm not going to hear anything yet, but, you know, I keep checking. And it's the only other job I've had where I didn't even get to... Okay, it's Turkey. I didn't even get to the point where I was constantly checking and stuff, and, like, did I get it and stuff. But, like, the only other one that I was kind of excited about was a teaching job. That was the first one that I ever actually got an interview for, I believe. There's a zombie way out there. Got an interview for, and I made it all the way to the end. Like, they were, you know, wanting to hire me, but I just... Okay, chunks. But I couldn't because of pay. Like, just teachers don't make enough, and the area that I have to move to, like, the area I'm already in is expensive, but I'm living with family, so it's cheaper. But having to move out there, it was just like, it was too expensive. I'm like, I can't. I would be almost homeless because of the prices compared to the pay. And then I was like, I couldn't. I had to turn it down. And then good thing I did, because it was like a week or two later. That's where the Cyclops is, huh? A week or two later. Oh, yep. Please don't notice me. There's two of them there, too. But yeah, a week or two later, rent... I saw a thing pop up that rent was going up over there because I'd been looking at places, so it just, you know, got put in my feed, you know, personalized ads and stuff. Okay, as long as I don't sprint, we're cool. But yeah, it is saying like rent's going up, and I'm like, well, good thing I didn't take that, because, you know, like the 500 square foot place that I could afford to rent for more than half my paycheck, yeah, I wouldn't have been able to afford it anymore. You guys hear that? I heard a hey. Is it you? Or maybe it's pixies. Okay. This one's definitely the pixie. I don't know if pixies are bad. I'm hoping you're good, but I feel like it's fairies that are... Oh, but I guess fairies are sometimes bad as well. In either case, I'm assuming they're not bad until they're in a group. So we'll try not to get multiple around us. But yeah, the teaching one was like, I wasn't even sure. I'm like, should I be doing teaching right now? Like, I just got out of school. Do I really have what it takes to be teaching? You know, compared to someone who's been in the industry for a while. Because while, yeah, they might not be great teachers, but they can also give insight into what you're getting into and stuff. Whereas I wouldn't. I would be fresh out of not grad school, but university with my bachelor's and then teaching. And so I'm like, I guess while it's fresh, you know, I can make it where, you know, I'd be teaching high school. So I'd be like, you know, they'd be basically where I'm at now. By the time they graduate, I'd be aiming for basically having their bachelor's walking out of high school. But yeah, it's just I didn't want to, you know, either be homeless or pretty much be homeless. And it was crazy because I was even looking at places where, you know, people were looking for roommates, and it wasn't any cheaper than renting a place by myself. And I'd only be getting really a room, and then there's the common area, and so it ended up being about the same size. And so I was like, okay, it wasn't even different. That is dark. We're going really far now. Good thing we have a map, because I've kind of been following oh, there's a bunch of guys over there. There's a bunch of those guys. Okay, that's just the... Oh. Oh, there's a bunch of fairies. I don't want to walk into there and just... What is a group of fairies called? Because I feel like they would just, like, gang up on me. Like, a bunch of compies. Like, there's Pixins. Oh, hi, crab. Okay, that's just another one I was seeing. We're seeing like the same structures. Honestly, I expected a lot more structures to be around. Kind of like Hexit, where there's a lot of things, a lot of buildings and stuff. Especially battle towers. Like, come on. Battle towers are like the one thing you guys were saying I could take on. Besides for roguelikes. And even roguelikes, I haven't seen the roguelike that was described. So I don't know if I've seen one or not. But battle towers, you guys are saying, like, yeah, you can do it. Just don't do the boss. You know, grind it out, get the levels. That way you can get diamond armor and tools. Or even better than diamond. And I haven't found a single one since that one that only had one, like one, maybe 2 levels on it. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, we're just kind of exploring and chatting. Yeah. Have you guys ever thought about being a teacher? Since we're on the topic of teaching, because I really enjoy like teaching stuff. But I mean, I've never been the teacher, but teaching in study groups, or I work as a tutor, so doing that as well. It's close to teaching, but not quite. You're not the actual teacher. You're working with the teacher. Actually, we kind of take over on our days because we know everything that we need to be doing, so we kind of run it. But still, have you guys ever thought about teaching? Or I guess, I mean, it depends, I guess, if you've graduated or if it depends on grade level. Okay, this is the one that we can go to. This isn't an evil one. I guess it depends on the level. Like, if you're at university level, are you, going for teaching, or thinking about maybe potentially going for teaching? You can always just add it on, getting your credential. Or if, at high school level or below, have you thought about, that possibly in the future? I could have sworn I could. There we go. I can't click everything over. We'll take the wooden stuff. Might be able to make use of it. But yeah, it's something that teaching, it's not like a dream of mine to do. But what is that? Verdant Maka. Oh, that's the green guy. But I have always, I've thought about it often. Usually every time I have a teacher that doesn't teach, I think I could do your job. And I could do it better, and I don't even know the subject. I've had math teachers that don't teach, and I've had Spanish teachers, or I guess only one Spanish teacher that didn't teach. And unfortunately, at that time, I didn't teach myself the subject. It was the first time I had encountered a teacher that didn't try to teach. Not the first time I had encountered one that couldn't teach, but one that didn't try. And I was too young to know just to, teach myself. And so I kind of just accepted it. But yeah, every time I have one, I'm just like, I could do it better. And I have in my discrete math. Or not discrete. Wait, was it? No, discrete. Discrete, I had a good teacher. He really tried his best. And did a pretty good job. Wait, is this a... Oh! Speaking of battle towers... I want to set my spawn before going in, and there is one sheep. Let's delete marker, add marker. We're gonna probably die a lot. Battle tower. Okay, I think the top ones... Maybe I should get a chest. Put all of our stuff in which case I need to get wood, which means we need to go over there. Get wood, and there's one sheep there at least. I don't have shears to just shear. Otherwise that would actually work best, but we can slay them, I guess. What was I? Oh, I was talking about bad teachers. Yeah, my linear professor. Yeah. See, this isn't even what I came over here for. Yeah, you ask anyone that took that class with me or knows me from university, they know I complained the hell out of him and his lack of teaching. Got an A in the class, but man, yeah, I just rant if get on the subject of him. Is like the first. I'm gonna rant a little bit here, guys. But on the first day, it's an asynchronous class during COVID. Asynchronous, so we're supposed to, or no, not asynchronous, synchronous class. So we're supposed to. Oh, cheap. We're supposed to show up, and he teaches. And it's basically an in-person class, but it's online. First day, he's like, "All right, guys, we're gonna go asynchronous. I'll see you on the first test." That's basically what happened. Except he told. Oh, that scared me. Spooky, scary skeleton. Oh! Okay. I'll leave you, sheep. You can stay alive. On the first day, he was like, I'm sure you guys picked me because of my rate my professor score. And yes, I did. He had the best score. And he was like, yeah, I tell students to give me a good score. He's like, I don't know what it actually is, but I tell them to give me a good one. So it's probably good. And I'm thinking, oh, okay. And then he was like, yeah, I'm not going to teach. You guys are on your own. I'll see you on the first test. And basically all of that. He didn't, say it that way, obviously, but it was basically what he said. I'm like, really? Really, bro? Not this. And, yep, that is how it lasted. We spent the semester teaching ourselves. I would say we got really good at it, but I think we only got good enough to pass, and that's about it. And now I don't remember any linear. It's been now probably like a year or so since I've had the class. Still rant about him. I'm cool in it right now. Not going super in depth with it, but yeah. If you guys have any, teachers that they choose not to teach and stuff, you need to, complain to their boss, get your parents to complain, especially the parents. Well, I guess that's if you're at a below, higher education, below college level. Because, oh, okay, it's a maca. By college level, there you go. What, you're gonna tell your parents on us? Okay. You're the one paying anyways. But, yeah, getting them, your secondary, primary, elementary, middle, that sort of thing. Just complain and get your parents to complain. Especially, as I was saying, especially your parents, because we got more obsidian. With your parents complaining, your parents are the ones that put you in the school there. And them putting you in the school there is what gets the school its money. So, they'll be more likely to do something. But, yeah, just complain. Tried doing that with the professor at the university, but no one else wanted to complain. They're all afraid, like, what if he, docks our grade because of it. I'm like, he does that, and it's just even more grounds for him to end up getting fired. And, oh yeah, we want to wait till night before we even go in there, now that I think about it. Put this on. Put this away. Don't need all the torches. This. Drop off that. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. This. Actually, yeah, wait, do that. Yeah, just complain. I don't want to go too into this because I could spend easily a half hour, 2 hours, like 2 full episodes just complaining about this and ranting. I won't. I promise. I'm stopping now. And I'm not drinking the water because we may very well die in there, so I might as well not. Actually, let's get some coal and some more stone, and we'll make a furnace, so that way we can go ahead and gather. And please, no geotechs spawn. That way we can just get some water boiling. Or not, we don't have to get it boiling now, but we're prepared to have it get boiled. Until we need to drink more water. What else were we talking about? I'm trying to think. I know we talked about, I'm hoping to get the job at NASA. That would be, that'd be cool. Or at JPL. I guess JPL, I was reading about it. They're not really NASA. I mean, they're they're a branch of NASA, but I guess they count more as like contractors for NASA, so they have a bit more leniency and flexibility than actual NASA does, especially with pay. And so I'm like, okay, I mean, I can see that. I suppose. So we put it in here, and we'll take this because we're not going to want to break the spawners, but I guess having a pickaxe would be good. Oh, yeah, we don't want to do that yet. Take this, move this down here. Cobble, torches, axe. Ooh, a little wooden dagger could be good. And we have a bed. Yeah, we have the bed placed. Okay. Maybe we'll wind down right here, guys, while we wait for nightfall, and next episode we will tackle this battle tower and just kind of disable everything in it. I think we're gonna try not to destroy any spawners, just disabling everything, and I guess don't open any chests until we figure out where the bottom is to avoid activating that, because I think that maybe avoid the top and the bottom just in case. So I don't know, but yeah, I hope that you all enjoyed. I hope my ranting wasn't too ranty or annoying. If you did, feel free to leave a thumbs up, as well as a comment down below on, anything that I mentioned, how your day's going, if you haven't ever thought about being a teacher, that sort of thing, or, any tips. If you got tips about this battle tower, it'll probably be a little too late, because I'm gonna, even though this goes up before the next episode, I record the next episode before this goes up, but, future stuff to know. And probably, next episode, tell me what I did wrong here, because I'm sure I'm going to mess up greatly. And it's becoming night, so I want to make sure I sleep before things spawn. Yeah, and if you didn't enjoy, feel free to leave a thumbs down. But I'd appreciate a comment letting me know what you didn't enjoy, so that way I can work on improving what I do here and entertaining you guys. And in either case, I do hope that you all get a restful night's sleep, just like I am trying to do. I hope you're more successful than I am. And yeah, I hope to see you all next time. See ya.